about to start my workout for today. We're gonna go ahead and get right into it. I have just 5 exercises to show you before we begin. They're all body weight exercises. I will be using my jump rope, but as always, if you don't have a jump rope, you can just substitute with any other type of cardio exercise while I'm jumping rope. The other thing is that I am doing this, what I'm about to show you, I'm gonna do it 3 times through. So each time through takes 10 minutes. So I'm including this workout on my playlist of 10-minute workouts. I am also including it on my playlist of 20-minute workouts, as well as my playlist of 30-minute workouts. I will be doing 30 minutes today, but if you don't have 30 minutes, you can always just do it once through for 10 minutes, twice through for a 20-minute workout, or you can do it all 3 times with me. Each 10-minute segment is split up into 4 minutes and 6 minutes. So let me show you the exercises real quickly first, and then I will explain the format, and then we'll go ahead and get started. The first exercise is side jump lunges, side jump lunges. So with your lunges and your squats, please always remember to keep your shoulders back and down, which is going to help keep your chest lifted high. Remember that you want a straight back, so push the booty back. You want to think of trying to touch the wall behind you with your booty. That's going to help keep your back flat and the weight in your heels. You want the weight in the heel of your lunging leg, and you want the weight in both heels during your squat. So please make sure you're paying attention to your proper form. Side jump lunges, so applying all those principles, shoulders back and down, chest lifted high. Strong, tight, engaged core. Flat back, push the booty back, keeping the weight in your heel, the heel of this leg that's bent. Okay, if your range of motion allows you to come all the way down and tap the floor or the ground, great. If not, then you go as low as you can. So if you're here, great. If you're here, that's fine too. Just work to your own level. So this is your starting position. You're gonna start in a side lunge, and then you're gonna jump and switch the legs and come down and touch the floor in front of your bent leg with your hand if you can. Just come down as low as you can comfortably. That's the whole exercise. Just gonna keep jumping and switching the legs. Second exercise is a prisoner squat with an oblique knee crunch. So when I say prisoner, I'm talking about this. Clasp your hands together behind your head, and now shoulders back and down. Push that booty back, straight back, weight in the heels, sink down into your squat. And now on the way up, I'm gonna lift one leg, and I'm gonna twist my body. I'm gonna lift that knee, and I'm gonna twist my body, bringing my elbow on the opposite side to meet the knee, like this. We're gonna be doing 2 of those with each interval. So we'll be alternating sides. So now squat, lift the other knee, twist, and meet the knee with the opposite elbow. Okay, I'll show you 2 more quickly, but we're just gonna be doing 2 of those at a time, okay? Squat, oblique knee crunch, squat, oblique knee crunch. That's exercise number 2. Exercise number 3 is kick through push-ups. You can do any push-up variation you want, remembering that you can do the push-ups from your knees, and remembering that even though I don't have time to demonstrate beginner modifications today, that I am always available to help with that. So if you need to see beginner modifications for any of these exercises, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm always more than happy to help with that. And if you are a total beginner and you think you can't do push-ups, yes you can, and I can show you how. So please reach out if you need help. I'm not going to demonstrate beginner modifications in the video because it's this time of year. I'm too busy, I don't have time to get into it. So I'm just gonna show you what I'm doing. So kick through push-ups, we've done them before. So if you've followed my workouts for a long time, you may remember seeing them, but if you are a recent follower, then you probably haven't seen them because I really don't remember the last time we did them. But the push-up part is just a regular push-up. So hands on the ground, step the feet back into a plank position, bend your elbows, lowering your chest to the ground, keeping your body in one straight line from your ankles to your shoulders. Remember, don't drop your hips, don't bob your head up and down, okay? If your hips are slightly lifted, that's actually fine. But ideally, you want your body in one straight line from your heels to your shoulders. So bend the elbows, lower your chest to the ground, keeping your head still, and now, and with keeping your body in one straight line, push your body back up. Now with one foot, I'm going to bring it out to the side and step it up so that it is close to my hand on the same side, like that, okay? And And then with my back foot, I'm going to bring it forward and kick it through this space that is between this hand and this foot, okay? So this hand is going to come off the floor, and I'm gonna kick the leg through that space. Okay, now reverse the movement. So this leg is gonna come back behind me. I'll put my hand back down next to my foot and step that foot back. We will be alternating sides with each rep. So other side, push up. Now with the other foot, step it up close to the hand. This hand is gonna come up while this back foot comes back and kicks through this space right here. Now reverse the movement. Foot goes back, hand comes down, return to the starting position. That's exercise number 3. Exercise number 4, I guess it's kind of a little combo. It's just gonna be a chest lift and a pike. So I'm gonna start down here on my mat, on my belly. Flat on my belly, my legs are extended behind me, and I'm going to extend my hands in front of me, and I'm gonna do a chest lift. So I'm just lifting my chest as high as I can off the mat, and I'm going to bend my elbows and bring them behind me to kind of help me with that. But this exercise is deceiving. I think it looks incredibly easy, but I find it very taxing. So arms extended, I'm gonna bend my elbows and lift my chest as high as I can. Then return to my starting position. From here, I'm gonna roll over so that I'm on my back, and I'm gonna do a pike. If pikes are too difficult, any ab exercise is fine. You can do a knee hug, okay? You can just do a leg lift, or you can lift your legs first and then touch the toes, okay? Any ab exercise is fine. I'm gonna be doing a pike, so I'm gonna be lifting my hands and my feet at more or less the same time to meet in the middle. So hands are extended overhead. I'm gonna lift the arms and the legs at the same time. Touch in the middle, reverse the movement. Remember to control the movement on the way up, control the movement on the way down. Now I'm gonna roll over again and continue, okay? So now from here, chest lift, roll over, pike, roll over, chest lift. That wasn't the prettiest chest lift. Roll over, pike, roll over. I set myself up a little too close to this post, but hopefully you get the idea. And the last exercise that I will be doing is just jump rope. So I always kind of just jog in place while I jump rope. So if you don't have a jump rope, you can do this with me and just pretend you're jumping rope, or you can jump with your feet together, with or without a rope. Any style of jump rope you want is fine. So if you do have a jump rope, you can do jump rope jacks, twist jumps, side to side jumps, double unders if you're like super at jump rope, and you can do double unders for 50 seconds, then you go for it and you do double unders. If you don't have a jump rope, then yeah, you can just kind of jog in place or jump with your feet together, essentially jumping rope without the rope, or you can do any other type of cardio exercise in that space, in that 50-second interval. So high knees, jumping jacks, mountain climbers, toe taps. You can do twist jumps, you can jump side to side over an obstacle, maybe put a dumbbell or something that you have to actually clear, or you can just jump over like a line in your floor or your carpet or the concrete, like that. Any cardio exercise is fine. Okay, so those are our 5 exercises. Now let me explain the format. We are going to be doing the first 2 exercises together. That's going to be our first 4-minute section, side jump lunges and prisoner squat with an oblique knee twist. We will be going back and forth between those 2 exercises for 4 minutes. I have my timer set for 2 intervals. The first interval is 9 seconds. The second interval is 6 seconds. 9 plus 6 is 15. We will be doing 16 of those, which is 4 minutes. Okay, there's no rest interval. So as soon as I start my timer, we're going to start doing side jump lunges. You'll do as many side jump lunges as you can in that 9-second work interval. And then as soon as you hear the timer beep, there's no rest interval. That means our 6-second interval has started. And in that 6-second work interval, you have to complete your 2 prisoner squats with an oblique knee twist. Okay, and then we're just gonna keep cycling through that. We're gonna do that 16 times, and it's gonna take 4 minutes. And I know 4 minutes does not sound like a lot, and maybe 4 minutes is not a lot, but trust me, this format is it is such a killer. It is so difficult, so just do your best, okay? It's gonna be the longest 4 minutes of your life. This is a format I've done plenty of times in the past, and I like it because you can always just plug in different exercises and keep the format the same. But every time I do it, you guys, it's so hard. It sounds easy, it is so hard. So that's our first 4 minutes. Then I'm going to reset my timer for 10-second rest intervals and 50-second work intervals. And we're going to go through that tiny little circuit of 3 exercises that I just showed you: the kick through push-ups, the chest lift and pike combo, and jump rope. We're gonna go through that twice. So 10 seconds rest, 50 seconds work, times 6 rounds. So that's gonna take us 6 minutes. So that 6 minutes plus our first 4 minutes is 10 minutes. So if you just are looking to do a quick 10-minute HIIT today, that can be your whole workout. If you wanna do 20 minutes, you can repeat that whole thing once more. If you wanna do what I'm doing, I am doing a 30-minute workout today, so I'm gonna do all of that 3 times. Got it? As always, if anything is unclear, if you have questions about the exercises we are doing today, if anything was unclear about how to do them with proper form, please ask. If you need to see beginner modifications, reach out. I am here to help. If anything is unclear with the format, first of all, it is typed out. I always will type out the instructions in the description box below the video, and you're going to watch me do it right now after you have watched me do it and read the instructions. If anything is still unclear, please ask. I am always more than happy to help. You know, it is very important to me that the workouts are always accessible to anyone and everyone who wants to do them with me. So if anything is unclear or you need questions or you need help, just ask. I have to get this done, and I've been chit-chatting for, I don't even know how long. So let's go ahead and get started. So for this first 4-minute section, my timer is set for 9-second intervals and 6-second intervals times 16 rounds. Remember, there's no rest interval. So as soon as I start my timer, we're gonna start with our side jump lunges. So if you wanna do this workout with me, pause the video now. Go grab your jump rope if you have one, and if you're using one today, grab an exercise mat or a towel. Please take about a good 2-3 minutes at least to warm up a little bit before we get started, so that you're not going into this cold. I did my warm up earlier. I'm kind of not warmed up anymore, but I'm close enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. But please go ahead and grab a mat or a towel, grab your jump rope if you're using one. Take a few minutes to make sure you're good and warmed up. When you're ready, come back. We're gonna get started right now. So my watch is going ready to come down to my side lunge position to get started. And as soon as I press this timer, we're gonna start doing side jump lunges, as many reps as you can do in 9 seconds. Ready in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So now here's our 6 seconds to do 2 squats, and then come right back down, side lunges for another 9 seconds. We're just gonna keep doing that for 4 minutes. Good luck. talk. While I'm catching my breath, I'm resetting my timer for 10-second rest intervals. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Playlist of workouts that are just 5 minutes long. That would make a great 5-minute workout. Just set your timer for 20 rounds instead of 16 rounds. My God, if you think you can't kick your own ass in 5 minutes, I think it's taken me longer to recover from that 4 minutes than the 4 minutes itself. So now onto our final 3 exercises, kick through push-ups, and then our chest lift and pike combo and jump rope. 10 seconds rest, 50 seconds work, 6 rounds. So we're gonna go through that, those 3 exercises, we're gonna do them twice, okay? So starting with our kick through push-ups, this is our 10-second rest interval. Now here's our 50-second work interval to do as many kick through push-ups as you can in 50 seconds without sacrificing your form. Don't let those hips drop. Don't bob the head. Keep that core nice and strong and tight and engaged. Remember that you're trying to lower your chest to the ground. But if you can't lower your chest all the way to the ground, don't try to compensate for the fact that you're not getting all the way to the ground by like dipping your hips down or bobbing your forehead down to touch the ground. I'd rather have you just shorten up your range of motion, just come down halfway. That's totally fine. It's much more important to mind your form than to get your chest all the way down to the ground. So next is our chest lift, pike combo. As many reps as you can complete in 50 seconds. Difficult exercises, but it feels like such a cakewalk after that first 4 minutes. So my third exercise is going to be jump rope. If you don't have a jump rope, just do any other type of cardio exercise, or if you want, since we're getting so much cardio with our 4-minute segments, you can plug in another strength training exercise here if you want. That's totally fine. I'm looking at my exercise bike right now. I should remind you that if you have an exercise bike or a treadmill, you can also hop on there for your 50-second work interval. That'd be a great option. All right, so just repeating those 3 exercises once more, starting with our kick through push-ups. lift and pike combo. And jump rope, or whatever cardio or strength training exercise you're doing here. Okay, there's the timer. I was gonna keep jumping rope through that long series of beeps, but I tripped, so I just scrapped it. But the next 2 times through, if I don't trip on my rope, just a heads up on that final jump rope interval, I'm going to keep skipping. Once you hear the timer start that long series of beeps, that means the 6 minutes is up and you can stop. But I usually like to keep going until the beeping stops, just cause. So that's our first 10 minutes. If that's all you're doing today, great job. That was a really tough 10 minutes. Well, a really tough 4 minutes, and then that last 6 minutes almost felt like a cool down. So now we have to do the whole thing again. If you're sticking around to do the 20-minute version or the 30-minute version, we're gonna start all over. We're gonna do everything we just did once more. So you have a few seconds to rest while I reset my timer. So now we're back on 9 seconds and 6 seconds, no rest interval. 9 seconds to do as many jump lunges as you can do, 6 seconds to do 2 prisoner squats with an oblique knee twist times 16 rounds, okay? If you need a longer rest break so that you can bring your heart rate down a little bit, slow down your breathing, towel off, hydrate, pause the video, and when you are ready, come back. We're going to start, if you're continuing on. If you're done, don't forget to do your bonus burpee stretch, and then you can go have your shower and have something to eat and get on with your day. If you're continuing on with me, we're gonna start our next 4 minutes right now, okay? So, remember, no rest interval. As soon as you hear the timer, we're starting. So I'm coming down to my side lunge position to get ready, and then we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Resetting my timer for 10-second rest intervals, 50-second work intervals, and 6 rounds, so that we're ready to go for our little circuit of 3 exercises. Kick through push-ups, or any push-up variation you want to do. Chest lift and ab exercise combo, pikes, knee hugs, sit up, whatever you want to do for your ab exercise, and then your third exercise. It can be jump rope, it can be another type of cardio exercise, or it can be a strength training exercise. It can really be anything you want. Whatever you feel like you want to work on today. You guys, if you're just watching me do this and you think it looks easy, I am begging you to just try that 4 minutes with me, okay? 4 minutes. 4 minutes of your day, that's all I'm asking. Try just that 4 minutes with me and tell me if you still think it's easy. Spoiler alert, it's not. All right, obviously, the less time we take in between segments, the closer to 30 minutes this workout will actually take me, but that 4 minutes is just so taxing that I need a few minutes to regain some strength and slow down my breathing a little bit. So if you need more time, as always, you can pause the video if you want to stay with me and then come back when you're ready. I'm about to start my timer. We're starting with a 10-second rest interval, and we're starting with kick through push-ups, okay? So this is our 10-second rest interval, so that you have time to get ready and you don't lose anything off of your work interval. And now here we go. again, I was planning on continuing to jump rope until the beeping stopped, but again, I tripped over my jump rope, but I got through both work intervals without tripping, so I'm good with that. And the workout's still going anyway. I want to keep it moving, so I tripped, I just went with it. So that's the end of our second 20 minutes. If you specifically chose this workout off of my playlist of 20-minute workouts because you only want to do exactly 20 minutes today, then you're done. Do your bonus burpee first. Then take a few minutes to stretch and then you're done. If you are continuing on with me, we're just gonna do the whole thing one more time. So we have one more round of that really, really tough 4-minute segment with the side jump lunges and the prisoner squats with oblique knee twist. And then we'll do our circuit, our little tiny circuit of 3 exercises 3 more times. And then we are just about done. Okay, so resetting my timer again. 9 seconds and 6 seconds and 16 rounds. Before we start the third time through, pause the video. When you are ready, come back. Remember, no rest interval, so I'm going to start the timer the second you hear a beep. That's when we're going to start doing side jump lunges, as many as we can do in 9 seconds. So when you're ready, go ahead and get in your side lunge position. I'm going to start the timer in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Resetting my timer. For 10-second rest intervals, 50-second work intervals, and 6 rounds. We're almost done. I'm just gonna breathe for about a minute or two before we start this last 6 minutes of interval training. If you don't need the rest, you don't have to take it. You can skip ahead. You know what we're doing. It's the same thing we've been doing. I just feel like I need a good minute or two. I would rather, I want to keep this, the rest breaks as short as I can in between segments, but it's about finding that balance because, yeah, I could rush right into the next segment, but how many reps would I be able to complete? What kind of quality would they be? So I want to keep the rest break short, but I also want to wait until I have enough strength to continue with proper form, of course, and to continue where I really feel like I can get a significant amount of reps done with each work interval, because I want to get my reps in. So I feel like I'm good to go. It's probably been about 2 minutes or so-ish, give or take. So if you need more time, pause the video. When you're ready, come back. Remember that for this section, we start with a 10-second rest interval. So when you're ready, I'm starting my timer now. This is our 10-second rest interval. So we don't lose any time off of our work interval, and we are starting with kicks or push-ups. Here we go. Chest lift, pike combo. If you trip, it's okay. Just take a breath, refocus. Get right back into it as soon as you can. Maybe I need to start jumping over a non-existent rope and I can't trip all the time. It's all right. At this point in the workout, it's only reasonable that you're going to be feeling fatigued. And it's only logical to think that it's going to start to to become harder to get your feet up. And you might start tripping on the rope. So cut yourself a little slack if it's happening to you. I will try to do the same. Keep pushing. We're almost done. I know it's getting hard. We have less than 2 minutes left. So just keep pushing. Do your best. Just don't let your form get sloppy. You want to do as many reps as you can, but without sacrificing your form, there's not much point to doing any of this stuff if you're not doing it with proper form. Okay, last jump rope interval of the whole day. I'm gonna lose a few seconds off of the start of it. So all the more reason that I'm gonna keep going, hopefully, without tripping until that long series of beats is over. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but this is third time's a charm. I'm going to attempt it one more time. Okay, so the beeping has started. That means time is up. You can stop if you want. I'm just gonna keep going until the beeping stops. There we go. It's just like an extra 15 seconds or so. I typically like to do that when I'm jumping rope and it's the final interval. Just to finish strong and to make up for whatever time I missed, however many reps I might have missed tripping on the jump rope, or in the case of that interval, I lost a few seconds off the start of the interval because it took me too long to get set up. Before we do our little bonuses, I just want to mention one thing about the rollover. So, it is the most challenging if you roll over without any assistance from your hands. If you keep your arms extended overhead and roll yourself over without using your hand to push you over. So I don't even know if I have enough strength to do it right now. I'll try to demonstrate. So you do your chest lift, right? And then if you can, without pushing off your foot or pushing with your hand to roll over, if you're strong enough to just roll over without that little push I did, I think I might be strong enough to do it in the beginning of the workout, and I think I just, as the workout goes on, I just get so fatigued. Same thing, so you're here, you do your pike or your knee hug or whatever ab exercise you're doing, and then the same thing here. If you can, it's easier to do from your back to your belly. If you can just roll over without any assistance, if you're able to do that, you could try to do that because that's going to increase the difficulty. If that's too difficult, like it is for me, especially as I get fatigued, then you can always push off of your hand, push off of your foot, and help yourself over, that's totally fine. But just something to be aware of, because I didn't talk about it when I demonstrated the exercise, especially if it's early on in the workout, and especially if you're strong, challenge yourself to roll over without helping yourself with your hand or your foot. But if you can't do that, no worries. I can't, so just do what I was doing. Okay, I was helping myself with my hands and my foot, and more so as the workout progressed. Okay, so that's our 30 minutes. Excellent work. I thought that was a great little workout. We're almost done. No workout of mine is ever complete until we have done our bonus burpee. So we have just 1 rep left to go. However, when I do a jump rope workout, in addition to my bonus burpee, I also like to do a bonus set of 100 reps with my jump rope, meaning 100 revolutions of the rope. Any style you want, it's totally optional, but if you would like to join me for a fun little bonus, we're just gonna count 100 revolutions of the jump rope. So when you're ready, here we go. Any style you want, just counting revolutions of the rope like this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. All right, that's our 30 minutes plus our little jump rope bonus. So now, just 1 rep left to go. Let's do our bonus burpee together, and then the workout will be officially complete. Last rep of the day, here we go. That's gonna do it for today. If you did this workout with me today, thank you so much. Please let me know what you thought of it and how you did. Thank you to everyone who has been working out with me lately. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. And of course, thank you if you have been subscribed for years and years. It means a lot to me that you guys are subscribing and that you're watching the videos. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Please feel free to share. Thank you for all of the likes and for all of your wonderful and supportive and engaging and hilarious comments. You guys are the best. So before I go, I need to say a special thank you to those of you who have been commenting with the secret code phrase of the day. And I will give you today's secret code phrase of the day. It is, I'm sorry I ruined your lives and crammed 11 cookies into the VCR. So if you are still watching this video, hello, thank you. Please let me know someone is still watching by going down to the comment section and leaving me a comment that says, I'm sorry I ruined your lives and crammed 11 cookies into the VCR. That is it for today, and I will see you all next time. Bye.